What's up, everybody? So this is my very first time doing the quest to 3000. This is going to be exhausting, honestly. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this. I know I can, because the thing is there are players that are a bit weaker than I who've gotten to 3000, but at the same time I'm going to need to work on my blitz skills, I'm going to need to work on my tactical ability. I'm also going to just have to work on basic elements of focus, like not opening up YouTube or Instagram or random news articles while I start games. I think that's cost me at least 100 points. And so if we can get all the basics down, if we can tighten all the knots, tighten all the screws, and deal with all that, perhaps I should be able to get to 2800. But getting past 2800, that's going to be a real stretch. Let's get going. All right, we got a bird, classic bird. Definitely can't be anything wrong with this. Play c4. Things are getting a little wobbly. I like knight a3 a lot, staying out of the way of this bishop. Play d3, no knight e4. You know, I always want to talk a lot more whenever I'm doing these, but I do really need to just make sure to focus and boil down. Getting to 3000 is going to be just unbelievably difficult. Very double-edged move. I think it's interesting, though. If it takes, I can always bring my knight to e3 later. Alright, I got a really sneaky trick here. I'm going to take and then play e5. The idea is takes, e5, they take on f3, I take on f6, and then I'm going to take on e7. I'm really hit or miss about whether or not taking on f6 is a good thing. Let's play rook d1. Just keep everything under control for now. Oh no, rook d1 would not be good. Now the big question is, am I better here? I feel my knight is slightly better than the bishop. Yeah, that bishop is really terrible. Like, at the end of the day, you know, my position is a bit uncomfortable. This knight is definitely not on the proper score. If my knight was on e4, this would be a dream. But even as it stands... Now, how am I going to set my king up, though? This is going to be... My king is going to be more exposed on g3. I'm going to make sure to check this later to see if I did the right decision with h3. My king is a bit more hidden, but at the same time, this just doesn't look right. This whole structure. My highest ever rating was 2703, so I'm really trying to be focused to just get past that initial hurdle. No, that has to be good for me. You cannot take on f6 because of queen takes f4, but let's start with queen d3. King g6, also taking on b5 is going to be a big problem for him. Takes, queen takes b5. I think I have to do this. I need to play a bit quicker as well. My time is starting to tick down. This is such a weird position. So takes, bishop f6 is going to be a big problem. Okay, f5 is something I'm happy about. f5 I'm really happy about. This bishop is dead now. Queen d8? No, that can't be good. I play a4. This is winning. Unless he plays c4 now. Okay, c4 would have been a complete and utter disaster. This position has to be winning for me, though. I just need to open another front for the king. What is happening here? Yeah, this is still very, very complicated. Really wacky stuff here. I messed this up definitely, but let's just try to get the draw. Here. Yeah, I lost. Oh man, that's tough. That is a tough one. So yeah, part of this is I gotta just do a game review every single game. So okay, I need to manage my time better. Obviously, I just took way too long there. All this has to be natural. I did a bird course for crying out loud. Is knight c2 bad? I've been playing knight c2 before. Okay, it skipped past knight c2. Let's go back to knight c2. What should I have done instead of knight c2? Knight c2. I've been playing this a lot. Yeah, it's not good to release the tension this soon. I would bet... Is rook ac1 better here? Is that better? Alright, that's good. Is that the best move? Is that what I wanted? Okay, I'm just gonna go with that. Okay, h3 was a mistake, so was I supposed to play g3? Could we get an answer? Let me retry this move. g3. Okay. So, yeah. There's the answer. It was much better just to keep my dark scores under control here. King h2, another bad move. Yeah, this is shocking, honestly. I would not have expected this position to be so bad here. King h2, minus 0.59 here. I mean, I guess the issue is just that, you know, this knight is very weak here, long term. And so the problem is that sooner or later his queen is going to get in here. My knight is going to be very uncomfortable. My queen's going to be tied to the knight. And, yeah, things are going to be tricky. Perhaps, am I supposed to just play king f2? Bring my king over to shore up the e-file? Can we get a review? Let me try. King f2 is also a mistake. Another thing I have to watch out for is rook d4. Perhaps I'm just supposed to trade then. Rook takes d8 is good. Okay, there we go. Queen e4, big mistake. I think I was supposed to take on b5. Yeah, I didn't see this. If takes, I think I have b6. And knight c4, knight e5. Or even b takes a6. Wow. That's crazy, though. Takes. I was worried about these positions because of f3, but... Yeah, looking at it, actually, there's no attack here, and this pawn is going to be a huge asset. Alright, I've seen enough of this game. Let's get back to the action. Let's get back to the good stuff. So what is my rating now? 2677? That hurts. That definitely hurts. Okay, 21... Come on, what is this? 2152. Okay, I gotta play, but... I don't want chess.com to ban me for aborting games, but... Come on. I'm 2677. I should not be getting paired against a 2150. Yeah, what type of odds are these? Look at this. Win +1, draw +7. I know I shouldn't be talking that much about this, but this is just, yeah, I gotta change the search options. Alright, this is apparently like just a 2 minute 10 game. Birds are chirping outside. It's morning now. Let's play knight c6. Gonna play e5. Alright, I like this idea. e5 takes, and I'm gonna play knight e4. And I have these threats of bishop b2. Yeah, this can't be good. So this is something I need to be careful about. c5 could be a big problem if I play e4 too soon. Let me just play queen e7. Continue building everything up. a4. If I play b6, then de might be a threat with queen d5. a4 is a fantastic move, honestly. This is going to be a very annoying amount of space. Alright, I'll play b6. If takes, I can take with my knight. Queen d5, I have bishop e6 stuff. Everything is okay. If I have the time, I would love to play knight a5 and c5 and lock everything up, but the problem is that if I play... Okay, well now I can get it with the tempo. The problem was that he was going to play c5 immediately, but now I have time to do this. This pawn is fixed here on c4. Things are starting to look very good. The tide is really starting to shift against this 2152. I have to work and toil for every single point. That's the way that this series is going to be. Okay, bishop b7 looks very strong here. Bishop a6 would also be good, but I like bishop b7 more. Just covering these squares. Both of these are very weak. This is just a very uncomfortable position. The queen e8 is gonna... Yeah, how does he defend this? I'm just gonna snatch that pawn. Is he gonna play bishop d1? Alright, apparently he just resigned. He's down to 39 seconds. Let's look at the game review. Doesn't look like I made any mistakes. Alright, 96. That's a fantastic thing. I mean, I know I went on a stream just this tonight and I told people that they shouldn't worry too much about the accuracy. That's still a nice number to see, though. Alright, all of this is fine. Queen e8 was inaccurate. Interesting. What was I supposed to do instead of queen e8? I never want to play e4 because I don't want to open this bishop up. Perhaps I should play g5 here. g5 is an inaccuracy as well, but I mean, look at that number though, minus 1.4, that can't be bad. Am I supposed to just play f4? Perhaps this is the answer. Just push, no, come on, yeah, what am I thinking? The bishop's just going to get out anyway. Okay, maybe h6. Let's try h6. No, that's also no good. Queen e8, what could the... Okay, no, now I'm seeing that, perhaps I could just take on f3. This is a common idea in these positions. You take on f3, the bishop takes, and then they're just left with the terrible bishop. Maybe that's it? No, that can't be good. Takes. I mean, the problem now is that if I ever win this pawn, the light scores become way too open. Alright, so what am I supposed to do? Computer saying queen e8 now. What is this? What is this, chess.com? I want a refund. You're giving me a question exclam, and then it turns out that this is the top move. Alright. Apparently e4 is also something that's liked by the computer. e4, knight h2. Okay, and then queen e8. I just didn't want to open up this bishop for no reason. It's not even able to do that much, but it is annoying. What is the plan if they play bishop d1? I'm interested by this. Okay, I can just... Yeah, this is a slow plan, but h6, g5, f4. Classic idea. Of course with this piece is this way. This is not comfortable. I do not want to snatch on c4 that soon because of queen b3 stuff. Alright, let's get back to the action. At 2678, I would really prefer to end this above 2700. Alright, let me... I don't know why. Yeah, let me full screen it from now on. Sorry. Technical difficulties. Man, that would be so nice to see a 2700 next to my name. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Okay. Oh, wow. This is Nigel Short. I grew up studying this guy's games. Good luck, Buster. Alright, I gotta play c6. He's gonna play the short variation. He has a variation named after him. Believe it or... Oh my god, he's playing the short variation. This is a really famous guy. He's a world championship challenger. Dude, that's insane. I gotta give the guy respect where it's due. This guy is literally playing the short variation. I guess he's not. I thought he was gonna play bishop e2. That's the famous short variation. It's his own variation, but he doesn't want to play it. Alright, a3. We play a6. I just want to be able to retreat the bishop this way if he takes and plays b4. You know, this guy is enormously stronger than I in terms of his peak level. His peak level was like number 3, number 2 in the world. But at the same time, I should be confident here because he's very old now. And so I think I got my chances. I got my fair share of chances here. Gonna play bishop e7 and castle. Knight's coming to c5. That could be a bummer. That could be quite a bummer. Yeah, what is the plan here? Knight c5 is a very uncomfortable move. Alright, I'll play bishop e7. If he goes knight c5, alright, yeah, that's that's welcome. He should, yeah, please give me as much time as possible, Nigel, to deal with your knight c5 idea. Yeah, this is getting dangerous. I have to play knight h4 here. Knight c5. Alright, yeah, this guy is good. This guy's very good. Queen e7, knight b7. Queen e7, he might even have knight a6, but no, knight a6, I have knight e5. Alright, I'll play queen e7. Of course my position looks really ugly here. This bishop looks really ridiculous, but at the same time, he has pushed his g-pawn. We definitely have some chances here. I need to short up my situation on the clock. I only have a minute 30. But okay, knight a6. This is... Then I play knight takes e5, right? Knight e5, knight c7. Yeah. Oh, rook c7 is his idea. This cheeky guy. Alright, I'll play queen d8. You got me, Nigel. I do not want to play queen g5 and give him a free tempo. Alright, here I'm actually liking this position now. This is just a complete mess. I think he realizes he messed this one up. Queen d5, I'm hitting this rook. Maybe he could play rook d7, but I just play queen c6. Bishop d3 next. Oh, d5? He's opening that up. Queen takes. We shift the queen over. I'm down a pawn, but honestly, this position is just nuts. I gotta say, it's really exciting, like, just playing against former World Championship challengers. Playing against, literally, like, my first chess book was a book collection of this guy who I'm just playing chess against now. He has to play queen d2 here. Alright, I'm just gonna go back. Let's ask him some questions. I should play bishop g5 or h5 very soon. Clock is starting to dwindle. Alright, I got rook d8. Okay. This is tense. Oh! Oh, but no, he's... What is going on here? Ah, he takes. This crafty guy. Alright, but I got... I'm... What is happening here? Is he gonna take? Okay. I'm down like 4 pawns, but at the same time I got the bishops and the rook. Okay, let's play rook a2. I'm gonna have to start hunting down all of these pawns. This is not clean. Not clean, but honestly, it's still... This is very messy. For a position down 4 pawns, this is really not that bad. I've seen way worse, to be clear. Bishop f6, bishop b2. g5, very strong move here. g5 has to be played. Alright, I'll play rook b2 and rook b1. Why don't I play bishop e5? He queens. What is happening here? Oh, I got him. I got him with the trick. Wow. No, he could play rook e1. He's still completely winning if he plays rook e1. Alright. Very good game, Nigel. I want to get this guy in a rematch. Let's see if he takes a rematch. Is he going to give me a rematch? Alright. Much respect. Yeah, let's look at this. Okay, not that bad. The Caro is definitely my weakest opening as of late. Sooner or later, I'm going to phase in the Taimanov, but right now, during these videos, I'm going to just have to play the Caro. Y'all are going to have to deal with it. Okay, all of this is fine. Knight takes e5 was a mistake. I thought that this was so normal. I thought this was so logical. Oh, I should just take on d4. No, take on d4. They're going to take and then hit me with the skewer. That doesn't work either. Is the plan... No, takes can't be good. Come on. This is the move? Oh, now it says knight takes e5 is best. What is this? I don't know what's going on with the chess.com computer. It said knight takes d5 was bad. It gives it a question mark, but now it's the best move. Anyway. I think that was a really complicated battle. It was mostly just tactical. What a crazy position. I should have just taken and then played c3. And, you know, we're trading off. I got too full of the vinegar. I got too excited. I really wanted to scalp the former world championship challenger. Alright. Okay, 2300. What is this? This can't be good. I say this can't be good, but I am doing a course on the birds, so I'm really not one to talk. I mean, and inject some tension into the position. I'm going to play c5 next. It's very unclear what's happening, but I think at the very least black cannot be worse. I'm going to play king h8. Now d6 might become an idea. I did not want to drop this pawn with a check. d6. Yeah, really strange stuff, honestly. Knight c4. All of his pieces are pointed into that, so I'm not going to take it. I'm moving back. I'm going back to score one. Let's play d5, shut the bishop out. He moved the knights all over the board. That's really funny. Okay, let's take. Which way is he going to take? That way? I must be better here. Let's play a5. Bishop a6 is becoming a big threat. This is a very uncomfortable position. Yeah, while technically close to equal... No, honestly, this should be much better for me. I just need to figure out the way. I think he has to play c4 to try to unbalance the position in some way, but... Yeah, there's some threats here now. Let me put the bishop on d3. For now, I just have the f-file. Position is under control. Let's play bishop c2. Let's poke at this pawn. I think at this point he has to play... Okay, he didn't play c4. I'm really happy to see that. Let's put the king on h7. I'm hoping he just doesn't realize he could play c4 here. As long as he doesn't realize, I can keep on making progress. Bishop b1. Let me play c4 now. I can take with the bishop. Oh, well, with this type of pawns, look at these pawns. What beautiful pawns. b5, very big idea. Ultimately, you know, his bishop is much worse than mine. Gotta cover the square. Rook is coming to c2. He has massive problems now. If he plays rook c1, I trade and just take on b4 and I'm winning. Okay, I'll take. Rook comes to c2. It definitely looks dangerous, but at the same time, I have him completely tied down here. Okay, what is going on here? I can at least play bishop d8, bishop a5, which should be good. Yeah, let's go for that. Let me just get rid of this pawn. This extra d3 pawn should be such a huge asset. Yeah, this looks pretty hopeless for him. This looks completely hopeless. Rook a2 should decide. He has king f4, and then I'm going to check and just bring my rook around to f3. Play there. Alright, I'm just taking. What's the plan? Okay. I definitely know how to win this. Alright. Let's look at the review. Let's see what happened. I definitely think I missed that. I definitely think I messed up somewhere there. d6 is a mistake. If it's starting square, so what, it won a rook c8? Yeah, there's a lot of tension here. Look at this. Knight f3. What is the plan here? I can play c4. c4 is something I completely missed because knight takes, I have bishop a6, and he's completely tied down. I'm going to play d5. These birds and Dutches are all really, really complicated and hard to understand. I thought knight e4 was a good move. Turns out it wasn't. I should play bishop a6 here. Let's keep going. a5 is a mistake. What is the evaluation before? It's -1, and then after that it's 0.7. I should probably play queen d7 here. Queen d7 looks much better because my rooks are immediately connected. I can take on f1, and I'm also hitting the a4 pawn. Queen d7 isn't correct either? Or is it queen e8? What is the move? Perhaps it's takes? Okay. So it doesn't turn out that that's much of a difference. Queen takes f1 and then queen d7, right? Yeah. Queen d7, we're hitting a4. We're going to f8. This is much better. Alright, that's enough of that. I gotta get back to the action. Okay, 2476. I'm never relenting from the bird. We're going the bird. If you don't like the bird, this is not your channel. This is not the channel for you. Bishop e2. Yeah, so at lower levels, no one plays g6, but at higher levels, literally everyone plays g6. Play knight a3. I'm gonna have to double check this because I've been playing this a lot, and I'm not sold on how good it is. Let's play knight e5. I did this against a few GMs in the title Tuesday. We're taking knight d7. I have d4. Alright, this looks good. This looks completely fine. Bishop f3 going to provide a lot of pressure against this d5 pawn. I can play c4 and make use of this knight being on a3. I need to just always remember to play moves literally as quickly as I possibly can. I really want to crunch on this. If he takes, b takes would be interesting, but I think knight takes would be even better to go to d6. Let me pre-move that. This position. These birds. Alright, I can play knight d6. So I should not take on d5 just yet. Let's play bishop a3. Oh, he has knight e3. I completely missed knight e3, but, you know, honestly, I have fantastic compensation there. I'm not too worried about that. Alright, now I'm liking takes. I'm going to play takes, queen c2, or queen f3. Queen f3 I like more. I'm hitting d5. This knight is perfect here, and f7 is also under pressure. I want to be able to trade off the bishops if he plays bishop h6. f6. f6 is interesting. I think, though, I have e6. This is a pawn sacrifice, but I'm going to play rook e2, rook e1, and immediately invade on e7. Yeah, I believe in this. I believe. Look at this. Look at this compensation here. Powerful, powerful rook play. Thank heavens I had bishop a3 to cover my knight on d6 here. Yeah, this position looks like a disaster for him, honestly. Rook e7 is already almost going to trap the queen. Queen a5, okay, let me defend. He can't contest this rook at all. The knight works perfectly. I have a very simple idea. I'm going to play rook e7, queen h3 with mate. Queen h3 immediately. Yeah, queen h3 ends the game. I'm threatening queen e6 and rook g7. That e6 move was so beautiful. I'm sure the game review is going to call it a trash move. Okay, that's very, very sneaky. But I played... If I take, he takes on e1 with me, but I could just play b4 here. Queen has to go somewhere. Pick your poison, buddy. Queen a2 or queen a4. Queen a3 is probably the best try, hoping that I'm not seeing that my queen is attacking that one. But I could just take, play rook e7 against anything else, and it's all over. What flag is that? Nepal. I've never seen that flag before. I had 3 blunders that game. I gotta see the game review. It's gonna call e6 a trash move, I bet. It's gonna really kill that e6 move. Alright, the game review is loading. I don't know what's up with the game review. I love this e6 move, though. f6, e6. He's just weakened to 7th rank, and my rooks are just going to power through there. Alright, we'll get to the game review another time. It seems it's not loading. It seems the game review is taking its sweet time. I'm looking now, he might have been able to play queen e7. Look at that. Rook e1, and then just rook d8. I'm in a bit of trouble here, but no, I could play knight c4. I get out alive. Knight c4 is interesting. Look at this. Even stronger. Knight b5, queen e8, knight c7. The queen is trapped. Yeah, my chess.com is freezing now. It's the classic South American internet. All right, yeah, this would be great if we could. It would be great if we could get a game. All right, everything is reloaded. Back up to 2678. I think I started this at 2687, but let's go for it. Okay, f5, more drib. Knight f6. Knight on a6, knight's coming to c5. No, I play bishop d7 here, I remember this. For rook b1, I play c6. I'm playing c6, knight c7. Yeah, so this, I remember this. This is not supposed to be good. I'll just trade everything. Play knight c5. My knight's in a very good position. Knight's in a very good posturing. The thing is yeah, now I do need to figure out some way to deal with this pressure long term, right? Because I can't play e5. If I play e5, everything opens up. Ah, I remember what to do here. I'm supposed to play queen f7, rook e8. Once everything is out of the way, I could play b6 and then e5 finally. Let me play... Well, b4 is going to be hella annoying. Play a5 first. Going to play rook e8 and e5. I might need to worry about this b7 pawn first, though. You know what's another idea? Rook b8 and b5 could be very interesting. It's a bit dangerous, but I don't know. Like, let me see what happens. So this bishop is going to get really unlocked here. Okay, a4. Now I'm going to go for the b6 stuff. Let's just play b6 and e5 now. Knight c6 I'd welcome with open arms. Knight c6 I'll just trade. I can play e6 there. I can fortify my light squares accordingly. Yeah, everything is just building up to the right time to play e5 here. There is no need to rush. I want to get all my pieces out of the way before anything happens. Bishop f6, queen g7 is another idea. I don't even need to... Alright, I'm very happy to see that move. He's starting to weaken squares. He's getting antsy. He's getting anxious here. Alright, I think now is the perfect time to play e5. He's a pretty serious choice. If he takes, the things get really open. Yeah, most importantly, he can't play bishop d5 anymore. That's one of the main things I was concerned about. That's why I'm happy to see this f-pawn here. Alright, let's play d5. Open up on this b3 weakness. Come on, let's go. Let's get it. Yeah, this is a doo-doo bishop. I had to say it at least once. Okay, c5. C5 is a good move. C5 is a very good move. I'll play rook d8. I'm gonna play d4. Yeah, I need to shift the battle. Okay, here I'm gonna take. If he takes with c, then I can adjust my rook. It's a little... This is a really strange position. I would assume that black is better, though. Let's play c5. We just gotta go for it. I need to get this pawn up. It's all for the initiative in a position like this. I do not want to let him get a dark square blockade. Gotta drop the bishop back. He needs to liberate this bishop desperately. I don't know what he's doing. c4. c4 is a very serious move. Look at that. c4 takes, and then he has rook e6. No, I take his queen with my pawn. 35 seconds. I gotta hurry up. Alright, let's play bishop d5. No tension on the e-file. Throw in a check. At this point, it's just going to be a time scramble, really. Yeah, this is not going to be clean. Alright, let's play queen d2. His queen can't get around. Play queen... Oh. King g8, just get the king out of the way. Queen b6, okay. I got him. I will take that straight to the bank. I do need to look at this position. I really need to look at this position after knight d4 because this is going to happen a lot. Is this all theory? I gotta study the Leningrad more. Knight c5 is not good. Okay, can you give me an update? What is the right move here? We're supposed to play c6? Could that be the move? c6 is good. But is it the best? I want to know the best. Give me the best. Rook b8 is the best? What the hell is that? I'm going to play b5? b1, c5. Ah, look at this. c5, and yeah, if takes, then we take this way. And then we're going to play knight c5. Wow. Yeah, this stuff is so confusing. I've been through those books with the Leningrad twice. I still need to go through them again. Rook b8. Alright, this was fine. I was always thinking about this. Look at this. I could take here. Especially now. Takes. I think bishop f5 and my bishop is going to go to d3. Queen c3, bishop d3, and I can pick up an exchange. Even here, though, he has great compensation. It's so hard to win. I was going to say, how is he going to take here? Because I'm mating, aren't I? But no, he has rook f3 first. It seems my queen is trapped. It seems I've been bamboozled. But takes. Just very dicey position. Alright. I took what I could from that game. Okay, we got a 2700. Oh, no, g3 wasn't good. I'm supposed to play d3 here. If he plays h4, I take him. This should be okay. If he takes on h4, I play bishop g5. That's the whole rationale here. Taking on h2 could be interesting. f5. Let's put the bishop on g5. Perfect time to do this. Queen e... Okay, queen e2. This is looking good for me. I'm going to take back with h. Going to castle. No problems. f4 is a spicy move, though, I gotta say. Can I play knight d5, though? Okay, yeah, let's just go for it. Knight d5, no knight e3. Knight f4 is on the horizon. Bishop h3. I'm liking this position. This is very uncomfortable. His king is also somewhat weak. Like, that could easily be revealed. Alright, let me take here. Bishop is going to take. I do need to watch out for knight d4. Knight d4 is a very dangerous move here. Let me play queen g2. Hop out of the way. No, this is about to get hella tense. Knight e5, I have to play queen h5. g6 is a really big idea here. Ooh, can I play knight f6? Knight f6 takes. Or look at this, knight f6 takes. I think I just play rook g1. That looks like it's the end of the game. I don't see a move there. If he moves the rook out of the way, I take. Okay, that has to be winning. I'm going to just do that. Let's go for it. It's important I don't want to take, because then the rook takes and then they're going to be able to block. But the way this happens, rook g1, this just looks over. Oh, he has f5. Ah... Yeah, I missed f5. But okay, I played g6. I'm threatening mate still. A lot of tension. And it still looks winning, honestly. The queen goes to e7. I play g7. I'm threatening the rook. Yeah, am I missing something? I'm going to play queen h8 here. He has to choose his moves very carefully. I think he has to put his rook on e8. If he puts his rook on e8, somehow or another, he's holding. Okay, why didn't rook e8? Do I have a win here? Can we get a game review? Where is it? g7? Ah, okay, I can just play rook g5. The idea is I'm going to check and then just start checking this way. I didn't see a win after queen h8, king f7. I can always go back. Queen h7, rook g8. Okay, this should be winning. His king is way too exposed here. And it's like, for now it looks like nothing is hanging here, but as soon as anything hangs, he's just going to have to give up something like a queen. Some enormous amount of material. Alright. We're up to 2693, guys. Let's get to 2700. Oh, this is Korabla. Korabla. I know this guy. I've known this guy for like 15 years. Of course he plays the From's Gambit. Yeah, I remember this from my course. h3, bishop e4. He could also take. If he plays bishop h4... Alright, here I just play d3. There's a really cool line there. He could play bishop h4 and I just play king f2. and just defend it like nothing is the matter. Without a care in the world. Can't I just play d4 here? Let me just play bishop e3. d4 is going to happen next. Knight e5. Alright, I can't let Korbla get in the way of my dreams. I don't want my dreams to just be dreams. Let's play d4. This should be over. He's behind in development as well, and he has a lot of weaknesses. I have one ugly piece, but that's about it. Everything else in my position is razor sharp. If he castles, I play rook a4. Let's play knight d5, hitting this bishop. Okay, just moving back. Rook d5, very big threat. Knight b5 looks interesting here. Oh, but wait, no, I can just attack this bishop. Let me just play queen h2. Something has got to give here. Something has got to give. If the bishop moves queen h8 is going to be a disaster. Alright. It's a sneaky move. Cannot play queen h5 because of knight d3 tricks. Sticking the queen on h8. I'm seeing what happens. Rook a4 is a big threat. Rook a4 is going to punish him somehow. Play rook d1. Just keep everything safe. Queen e5. I have queen h4. Yeah, let me just play queen h4 here. Queen h6. He could take. I think he's going to. Yeah, of course. He can't resist. Korbla can't resist. For those of you who don't know, Korbla was one of the chess coaches that was around the New York City circuit growing up. So he's a very funny guy. Alright, I just play... Yeah, I play knight d6 and take with the rook. I'm covering everything. Queen e1, I have rook d1. Everything is under control here. No need to be alarmed. Let's play bishop f4. Queen e1, I have rook d1 still. I gotta get this bishop out. I need to just throw e5 into the woodworks. How many times is this queen gonna go from side to side? It's been just doing that like a pendulum the whole game. Alright, let's play... Knight b4 is going to be a big problem. I do need to be careful about knight b4. Let me put my queen... Should I start by checking? I like bishop c7. If he moves his knight, then I have rook d4 stuff. Oh, but now I'm realizing okay, I gotta be very careful here. This is a complete mess. Complete mess. This is always the position that Korbla gets. Korbla's a master of tricks and a master of traps. Queen f2. Sooner or later he's going to have to pay the piper for the fact that his king is in the middle of the board. I just need to figure out a way to do it. e5 makes so much sense. I just need to literally open things up. Alright, let's go for it. He can try to play bully ball with queen f3. I play queen d2. Everything stays solid. Knight d4, I have rook e1. And play rook e1 anyway. Queen d6 attacking this. I need to start creating massive threats. King f7, I have bishop h6. Queen d8 is a huge threat. I think he missed it. He could check. I block. At this point, he has to. Dude, where is the win here? Are we up? We're 26-98. Oh man, that was a crazy game. Does he want a rematch? Does Korbla want a rematch? He never wants a rematch against me. We go way back, but he never wants a rematch. No rematch for an old friend. G1 is G4. Alright, I'm just... What the hell is G4? If I play C5, C5, D5. Let me just play H6 here. No need for any more funny business. Alright, now D5. Should I take on G4 or what? Let me take on G4. Yeah, I'm really not sure what he's going for here. Knight e4, I have queen d4. Everything should be okay. So he could play d5, I play a6, queen b7, knight d4, and the c2 pawn is starting to feel the burn. Starting to really feel the burn. This position is nuts. If he does anything else, I need to play e6 or e5 and just get my pieces out. I was thinking he should have brought his knight to f4. What is the plan for that? Okay, he's putting his queen on g6. I'll just take on d4. He checks, I go here. Knight c2 is a big threat. He has no more checks. My knights cover all these squares. Yeah, I've been quite fortunate for most people not to be playing king pawn against me. King pawn is where I have the biggest weakness at the moment. Okay, if I play knight c2 and knight a1, he's going to hit me with the skewer on d1. I'm going to go for it. Really wacky stuff. Wacky like Looney Tunes. Queen f5, I play e6. Rook d1, I can just play king c8. Okay, maybe he should trade. Because my knight at least looks terrible there, but I'm up several pawns. He could try a3, but then I play e5. Oh, yeah, what is he going to do? Rook d2, I have e3. Alright, let's go e5. Look at that. Bishop e5, I have knight g4. Very uncomfortable position. Bishop c5. Alright, let me just take the piece. Thank you very much, sir. We got it. I think I'm going to break 2700. Fingers crossed. I think I've only broken 2700 once before on this website. bishop on b4. Just keep on hopping around. I do need to be a little careful here, right? A lot of my knights are hanging on this file. Take. I do not want the knight coming to d5 to hit my bishop. Rook d3. I gotta get this other rook out. No knight c5 business. Let me throw in a check. Oh, sneaky. Sneaky, the knight wants to come here. All right. We above 2705. This is my new high. Fantastic. Slowly getting up there. I got to do a review of that game. That game was completely bananas. This is really nerve-wracking, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like chess.com is loading again. The old-fashioned load. Time is ticking away. All right, it's ready to go. Let's play c6, 2735. Here we go. c4, knight f6, okay. This is classic stuff. Got the Panov. What type of nonsense is that? That must have been a mouse slip. Queen b3 is normally the move. I'm not going to take on d4 though. I know these guys' tricks. They always have some crafty move prepared. Play knight b4. Queen's going to go to a4, and then I just kick him out with a6. You definitely can't complain here. We got the endgame line without the endgame. I'll take this way. Knight c6 was going to run into d5. Structurally speaking, I have to be doing fantastic here. It's the endgame line without the endgame. And just castle. Alright, castles. Bishop is going to come to f6 if I have any issues. Should get my king out of the way to h8 as soon as possible. Queen g4, bishop h6 could be a big problem. Yeah, let me do it now. Knight e4. Ooh. Knight e4. Things are getting tricky here. Put my rook on g8. I want to take on a2. If I can, as soon as I can, I'm going to take on a2. Right there. If I take with the queen, there's some issues, but no, I think this should be fine. Bishop g5, I have queen g6, and I'm threatening mate. Let's put the knight on d5. I can never be worse here. Oh, okay, that's sneaky. He wants to play bishop g5. Very sneaky. Let's just put the queen on e7. Rook h3, I'm going to play g6. Everything is under control. Dark square is looking a little bit vulnerable, but suffice it to say, I think it's fine. I can always play f6 if I really need to. Bishop f4, if the bishop comes to f4, then I'll just trade it. I can just chop at that point. I need to just double up. It's really a shame I wasn't able to snatch that pawn on a2. Alright, yeah, do not want to play f6 because g6 would be an issue then. Okay. Play queen f6. Yeah, I don't want to budge. I do not want to play f6 if I don't have to. That's going to create some weaknesses. Put the rook on b3. Okay, wait, if I take, he takes with h, and then I play rook d8. I think his bishop is... Yeah, his bishop is trapped. His bishop has nowhere to go. I need to just cover this d6 square. Rook d8, f6. He has huge problems now. Okay, nice, we got the piece. We got it. Always watch out for if the bishop can't go back on diagonals. I really can't... Yeah, I cannot relax, though. All these games have shown me that I just cannot relax at all. Play h5. Okay, king c7. If he takes, I just mate. Alright. Gotta stay focused, but I'm very confident here. g4, I just can play knight f4. Or even h4. Knight b6, huge threat. d5 is mate. It's over. It's over. Alright, very nice. 27-14. Fantastic. Let's see how much we can run this streak for. I do want to be clear, though. This is not going to be such an easy goal to get to 3,000. I need to be unbelievably focused. I feel I'm going to be able to get to maybe 2780, 2800, and then things are going to start to get really challenging. What is this against a 2200? What type of game is this? What type of algorithm is this? How many cups of coffee do I have? I have like 5 cups of coffee around me. Is this guy gonna abort? Alright. That game does not qualify for league points. Let's play f4. That goes to f3. d5 and I have Alright, e3 and then c4. Yeah, I remember this. If he's really strong, he's going to play c6. A lot of people don't know to play c6 here. No, this should be okay for me. Yeah, if the knight comes to f6, what am I supposed to do? There's something I can do that keeps this okay. Do I play bishop b5 or what? I have to do something. I can't remember what it is, though. I'm going to have to check this after. I think it's either bishop b5 or queen a4. I'm going to go bishop b5. This is in my bird course, but I cannot remember. Alright, so here I take, and now if knight takes, I can play knight c3. Here I can play knight e5. Is that it? Yeah, let's play knight e5. Let's get the queen to d5. Come out, come out. Queen e pi. Queen a4, knight c3. This should be okay for me. Rook b1, b4, another idea. Yeah, it's really essential that he wasn't able to get the knight to d5 so easily. If the knight was able to come to d5, this is the... I talked about this in another episode. This is a paraplegic structure. And, you know, the bishop slicing through, I'm going to have tons of weaknesses. Okay, I play knight b5 here. Knight b5, queen d5. No, knight b5, he takes on e5. Alright, I'm just going to take. Let's play rook b1. Get out of the way. I want to play b3. If I could just put this knight on c4 magically, this would be a great position. And the problem is, how do I do that? Knight a4, knight b2, knight c4. Bishop a3, very big idea here. Okay, can I take on c6? Let me take on c6. Let me snatch. Let me snatch the pawn while I can. Knight g4. Alright. Bishop c3, a very big threat here. Queen e4, bishop c3, queen d3, takes. That position should be okay for me, but I'm wondering if it's better. I have to go for it. I'm just going to go for it. Hopefully it works out. I can't be worse here. If he takes with knight, I can play rook f3, or I can even trade on e3. This guy is 2766 after all. If I draw, what, I get 1 point? That's better than losing 1 point. Bishop a3. Knight e3, I have rook c1. This pawn is going to drop. If he plays knight c2, I play bishop b2. This position, honestly, I think I'm a bit better here. My bishop is going to be better than the knight, for certain. Okay, that's an interesting move. I'm just going to take. He can take. He's winning a pawn. Oh, that's a fantastic move. Look at that. Alright, I got to play bishop a3. Not the move I wanted to make, but the move I have to make. 21 seconds. I got to hurry up. Should put my bishop on g5. What a mess this is. What a mestivus for the rest of us this is. Okay, what is this? Should I go for the draw? No, I should go for the win. No! Who are these people who just want to chat with me? What is this? Just like I'm playing a random game and someone wants to chat with me. Like, dude, I don't want to talk. I'm busy getting my butt kicked. Oh, that was a crazy game. I think I was better near the end. Oh, these positions are so challenging. Could we see that in the... I'm going to have to add that to the things I have to review for next class, what I'm supposed to do in that position. Because I know for a fact if they can't take the knight, if they can't take the pawn with the knight on d5, it should be fine or maybe slightly better for white. We're here waiting for chess.com. What is the plan, man? Alright, can we get chess.com? Please! Please, chess.com. Let me play a game. Alright. So, something I'm really taking from this is that more important than anything else, I just need to manage the time and not get low on time. I think 2 games so far I've nearly lost, or lost because of the low time. This is more stuff for my bird course. If I'm not mistaken, I think takes runs into d4 stuff. I should take this way. As counterintuitive as that seems, my king is going to be super safe after I castle. Queen e2, he wanted to play bishop a6. Oh, I should also stop a4, though. Well, if he plays a4, no, I can't take. We're about to have ourselves a showdown. Yeah. Of course, this guy's good. He's not going to... Alright, I'm going to castle here. Things are about to get completely nuts. I think here I have takes, g6 takes, rook takes, king takes, and then I play rook g1. I really want to go for that, but I don't know. You know what? Screw it. I'm going for it. This is going to be a complete mess. F takes, I take with the rook. King g8, my plan is to take on g7 and just keep the king wide open there. So okay, if I take on g6, I think this works. I don't know. I think after knight e5 I have a lot of play. What a mess this is. Perhaps he can just take and run back though. Oh, this is... Okay, he's taken that way. I think he could have just literally run back and I would have had to really figure out something. Alright, this is over. This is winning. He's definitely getting mated here. No way he's surviving this one. The rook check is going to be decisive. Queen h8 also another big threat. Queen g6 another. Okay. Yeah, this should be the end of the game. Bishop f6, queen g7, queen e7. Okay. I will definitely take it. 27-12. Let's do it, boys. I'd like to get to at least like 27-25, 27-30 before the end of this one. I gotta just stay super focused. Razor focus. Is there any difference between knight e7 and knight f6? Knight e7, bishop g5. I'm going to go for it. I think this is an interesting structure. Bishop g5, I have f6 and e5. Alright, here I'm going to play e5. This looks very... Does he have takes and... Can he play queen h5? Is there this trick of rook e5, bishop e5, queen h5? It looks scary, but rook e5, bishop e5, queen h5, he's threatening this and this, but I can play f5 and deal with both of them. So that should be okay. Let me... Yeah, so much of this is literally just managing your time well. And just, you know, staying super focused. Queen e3, I have a very interesting idea of d4. Because queen d4, I can take on d3. Can I play d4 even now? Yeah, let me play d4 even now. Let's see what he does. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? He could just take. That's really silly of me. Alright. I do have a fantastic knight, at least, to compensate for this bad position. This awful... I don't know what I was thinking with that. Objectively speaking, it should still be very close to level, though. what's going to happen here? Rook h5, rook e4. Let's play b6. Just continue setting up the concrete. Knight is perfect here. Bishop d2, a5, queen b3. Let's get the king out of the way. a4. Yeah, how am I going to continue setting up here? Let me put my rook over on d6. Sooner or later, I'm going to need to make some lift for my king. I'm wondering how to do it. How should I set up the lift properly? I guess I should just play h6. It looks a bit uncomfortable to weaken my light scores to such an extent, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. What is he doing? I have this covered twice. What happened there? Nice, I'll take it. I'll take it straight to the bank. 27-14. Okay, 25-70. This is a big boy. This is a big one. A big fish. Oh, I played bishop b5 here. What am I thinking? Yeah. I'm always forgetting what to do here. Okay, nice. We got the structure. This is supposed to be good. It's supposed to be a classic structure. Play h3. No bishop g4 stuff. No funny business. He should play c4 as soon as possible. I need to play queen e2. Oh, weird position. Let me, okay. This knight, I don't want this knight to come to f5. I guess if the knight comes to f5, it's not the end of the world, but I do need to play, so I'll play e5, knight comes to f5, and then I play queen f2. I keep everything under control. g4 is a coming. Okay, let's play bishop e3. Just developing a piece. Yeah, that queen is super... No, I don't think that queen is actually that good. I was going to call it a super piece, but I don't think that fits the bill. I can't play b5 because then I trade and I take on c5. A lot of pressure here. A lot of interesting bird dynamics going on. That's a good move. I'll take. Well, if he takes that way, then f5. His structure is ruined. Let's play bishop f4. Bishop is coming to c7. Got a lot of threats in this position. Knight c4. I'm going to take with b. Open up this b6. The b file to target that pawn. I'm happy just leaving this here forever. When he wants to take and ruin his structure, he's welcome to. Alright, rook f2. Let's trade. Let's trade, Buster. King f1. I'm just going to take on f2. And finally, sooner or later, rook b1 is going to happen. It's inevitable. Rook e1 also a very good idea. The bishop ending should be winning because these pawns are all going to drop like apples. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, I gotta move the bishop back. That was silly of me. He's still very uncomfortable. Still an unbelievably uncomfortable position for him. bishop on c3. I'm also targeting this, so b5 is not so fun. If he plays b5, actually, I think best is just rook b1. Rook b1, b4. No, yeah, let's play it. Rook b1, b4, I snack. I snack on f6. I start collecting some of the pawns. I'm going to take on a5 otherwise. Well, actually, if I take on a5, he plays b4 and my bishop is trapped. Oh, no. Alright, I'll take. I'll bite. Pawn is coming to c4. I think I'm still better, but yeah, things have really taken a turn here, though, to say the least. I think he should just sack the pawn. Ooh, but look at this. I've been managing my time well. And now all of a sudden he's really in the cutter's chest here. I can play b6 whenever I want. Let me play king d2, king c3. All right. 27-19. That's crazy. I think I'm going to play one more game. Let's see if I can get to 27-25. Really crazy stuff. Oh, come on. 22-16? What is this? Look at these odds. A win +1, loss -15. What type of score is this? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, bishop e3. I'm happy to see that because I should have meant much worse after knight c3. Knight c3 is famously a really bad position for me. Alright, takes. Play knight e7. Keep the tension. Knight f3, I'm going to play bishop g4. Can I castle queenside? Castling queenside looks very interesting. No, castling queenside is too risky. Let me just play rook d8. You can build the tension this way. Come on, I know he wants to take. He can't let the pressure cook this long without wanting to take. He doesn't take. Interesting. Play queen a5. Perhaps I'm slightly worse. I think this leads to really crazy positions, though. This pawn is a long-term target. It's going to drop sooner or later. He has nothing to do. I could even drop my bishop back to e6. Look at that. Yeah, let me do that. Bishop c4. Okay, I'm going to take... Should I take on c3 or take... Alright, I'll take here. Queen takes c3, I have queen takes a2. B takes, I have knight takes e5, and finally I'm going to get my pawn back. Oh, but he's going to take here. Ooh. Let's play knight d5 then. Continuing to target these. So I'm down a pawn, but at the same time I have a very good grip on the light squares. I don't think this is that simple a position. It's just, you know, white is just up a pawn for nothing. Uh-oh. I completely messed up. Queen a6. Somehow or another, I'm holding on. Somehow or another, this position is holding on for dear life. He plays rook b1, I think... No, I can't play b6 because then I drop this. This would be a terrible way to go out. I really hope I don't lose this game. I don't want to lose to the 2200. I want to win. I want to beat the 2200. Okay, can I play knight c7? Yeah, let's play knight c7. Really tricky stuff. Rook b7, I have knight a5. Really wild position. Rook c5, I have knight e6. Alright. Hey, I finally got him. I got him. We got him, boys. Ooh, wait, no, he can play rook. He could play queen b4 and attack my rook. But look, queen b4 locks in his rook though. He needs to find queen a3. Now his rook is still trapped. Yeah, his rook is still trapped. Look at that. He had to play queen a3. That is crazy. Complete mess of a position. No. All right. So I said I would stop at 27-25. I'm 27-20 now. I'm honestly ecstatic that I've gone this far. Literally my highest rating ever was 27.03 on this website, and that happened for a split second. So it's really nice that I got up to 27-20. I want to keep pushing though. This is the quest to 3,000 after all. Yeah, that was an absolutely wild game. Yeah, we'll give chess.com another minute. It seems that it's taking its sweet time loading. I'll give it another minute. If it doesn't load in another minute, then we are we're calling it a day. Sadly. Come on, chess.com, don't do this to me. Chess.com. Alright, here we go. Here we go, let's get one more game. One more game for all the marbles. Korbla again. Korbla wants to play again. If I win this game, I might not be 27-25, but regardless, you know, it's time to pack up. So he did this last time, h4, bishop d2. Loves taking. He could play bishop h4 here. That's a sneaky move, but then I just play king f2. Yeah, I've done this before. I made a course on the bird, dude. I made a course on the bird. What else do you want me to say? Let's just play e3. Knight h6. Knight c3. If he plays knight f5, I play knight e4. I'm going to take and take here. If he takes with bishop, I play king g1. Everything is covered. I do not want to move my king onto a square where he can make a check with the knight. Alright, I think I can just take here. What is happening here? Have y'all ever seen a position like this? It's the bird. He checks, I go king f2. Everything is secure. My queen is covering all the important squares here. I gotta play bishop d2, rook g1. Knight h6 is a sneaky move. Let me just play queen e4. Just trade the queens. Hit this knight, king g3, bishop f4. Yeah, this is a great position. I definitely can't complain about this. I'm up a pawn. His structure is ruined. Knight a4, knight c5 looks killer. Yeah, this looks really killer. Knight's going to sit really beautifully on c5. If he plays rook h5, I can play... Okay, he does that. Let's play knight c5. Knight h5 check is annoying, though. So knight c5, knight h5, king f3. No, he doesn't have anything there. King f3. This bishop is hanging here. It makes a huge difference. Bishop g4. I mean, just play rook f1 here. I think he's just getting mated after bishop e5. Well, bishop e5 isn't checkmate, but bishop... Ooh, bishop g5, he has rook g3. Let me drop... What's the way of the warrior here? We play bishop e5. He's completely stuck. Rook f7. He doesn't have mate. My bishop is covering way too many good squares here. What's happening? Yeah, he doesn't have mate, fortunately. The check looks super scary, but my bishop covers these checks. If all three of his pieces could participate in the attack, I would be losing, but he can't do it, it seems. This knight is... Yeah, he's got some huge problems ahead of him. Rook g2 is a really big threat. Let me play... Okay, yeah, rook g5. Threatening knight h5, king f7, I have rook f5. He's completely tied down. It seems like he literally has nothing to do. Rook f5, attacking the bishop. Let's go back just for a second. Bishop d6, huge... Oh no, but bishop d6, he has knight f6, rook f5. Alright, let me just keep building up. d4. Everything is still protected. He cannot move a muscle here. Alright, nice, I got him. We got him. 20 seconds. He's going to try to flag me, of course. Corbla never resigns. That's what he's famous for. Yeah, I need to really hurry up here. Alright, Nice. So what am I rated? 2725 exactly. Fantastic. Okay, so looking at these games, I definitely need to study the Khan more if I'm going to be playing it. My plan is honestly just to switch it out for the Taimanov, so I'm going to try to shore up those weaknesses as much as possible. It seems like more or less my tactics were on point. There were a few lines in the Dutch that I was a bit surprised by. There was also that position of the bird, which I need to work on, in which he had his queen on d5. Apart from that, my time management could have been improved. There were several games where my time trouble was risky. So going forward, I need to be cognizant of all these things. Really happy with the result, though. 2725 is a fantastic rating. And, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Peace.